Good evening, y'all. How is the level sounding? Let me share the content real quick. We're gonna get started tonight, man. I'm gonna try not to fall asleep, man. It is freezing outside. Um, it is freezing. All right, we're gonna get to some content. Uh, it is cold, man. I am wrapped up, right in the crib, man. I don't do the cold weather, man, because tomorrow night, 11 p.m. I'll be working overnight, man. So I'm really trying to take it easy tonight. First one in the building, man. Shout your section out, man. Say what up, man. I didn't even get to sharing this yet, man. Appreciate you over here though, but I'm about to share this because I'm a gossip some boxing tonight. But I'm gonna be a little bit everywhere. But I'm gonna start off and gossip some boxing. Um, you know, let me share this in my group real quick. Hold on, let me make sure I'm sounding good. How am I sounding, man? Somebody put it in the comment section. How we sounding, man? How are we sounding? Um, I just woke up too. I ain't gonna hold you. I took a nice nap. I just took a nice nap, man. I was tired, man. How's my thumbnail look, man? I just took a nice nap. Oh, we sounding crystal clear. How does my thumbnail look though, man? Is my thumbnail? Oh, we sounding crystal clear. Look how crystal clear I'm sounding. Thumbnail look though, man. Is my thumbnail? We sounding crystal clear. Let me share this in my group. Let me share this over here. I'm gonna share this over here, and then I'm gonna get started, y'all. I'm gonna kill it tonight, man. Like I said, I'm in the crib. It's cold. I don't really do no type of deliveries in this type of environment. Um, but the ends justify the means. You heard? Like, uh, truth be told, the winter white gold season, I make a lot of OT. I just weather the storm. Now you remember I used to get up and grind and do my other thing. I don't. Nah, tomorrow morning I may I may go record. I'm not. I may go record, depending on what's really. If I see anything that's really trending that I think is worthy of to be spoken on, I might pop out and go do my professional recording. Right? Because other than that, man, I just stay in the crib, man. It's cold, man. I weather the storm. I weather the storm. I'll be in the crib, chilling, creating my content. Right? Like today, I created a lot of content. Um, About to create some more right now. Right, 3 in the building. Who's gonna be the first one to pop the cherry in the comments, though, man? Pop your cherry in the comments, man. I wanna get to some insider info, man. Now that it's leaked out, because it leaked out, man. See, all these guys that was out there covering the event, right? This past Wednesday, getting their content up, right? I told you they used you guys. You guys were the sheep. You guys were the sheep for the slaughter. Keyshawn Davis is not even fighting January 31st, man. He's not fighting. I just got off the phone with a player, one of my player partners, man. Right? He's not fighting. He's not fighting, man. January 31st. You know why he's not fighting? And you guys that sit online and do all this reporting and gossiping, salute CW. First in the building. My guy right here, CW thumbnails. Y'all see the thumbnails. You see the thumbnail I got on tonight. Salute to CW thumbnails, right? Um, he's not fighting, man. You and look, this look, CW. I'm gonna talk my shit tonight, man. Please, CW, hold it down. Yes, thank you. Salute to Vegas. Vegas in the building. 702, right? 702 is Vegas. But CW, definitely hold down the chat because this live stream is dedicated to you. I'm gonna talk some boxing for a hot minute, maybe the whole time tonight, because I'm in the crib, I'm chilling. But what I'm gonna do is talk this box. I'm gonna expose all of these guys that be covering events, but they don't cover events because they ain't up with the current events, right? This man is not fighting January 31st. He told y'all that in so many words, right? Because he said he has a new team. Today is what, y'all? Put it in the comment section. What's today's date, man? December what? December 1. Appreciate that. CWCW said the best in the source land. Yes. Today is December 12th. Right? Today is December 12th. Keyshawn Davis was supposed to be the co-main event January 31st, but he told these people on Wednesday he has a new team. But he didn't say who his new team was, right? Pay attention, man. I'm giving y'all the game tonight, man. If you want to build, I should have 4 likes. I should have $4, man. Everybody put $1 in the Cash App. I'll put my Cash App up in a second. Put $1 in the Cash App or $1 to the Zelle, right? Because I'm about to give y'all the game. All these guys sit online. They don't never give you the game. Yes, December 12th. So today is the 12th, and Keyshawn Davis, who was supposed to be the co-main event, but he's not going to be the co-main event, said he has a new team. He is not working with who? Brian McIntyre. Shout out to Bo Mac. No more. Who are you training with? You're about to fight January 31st, but you have a new team. Who's your coach? So who are you training with? January 31st is right around the corner. Who's your coach? See, all of these guys that was out there, they were groupied out. They was just wanted to go live. You had it right there in front of you. When the man said he had a new team, if you was real media, instead of media fans and groupied out, you would have been like, damn, fam, you got a new team, so who's your coach? Are you going to be ready January 31st with a new team? Huh? But nobody said that to him. Nobody said that to him, right? Nobody said that to him. So CW said Wally Moses. So he's being trained by Shakur, grandfather. Shout out to Wally. Wally's my guy. I know something else. Right? And this is off the record, on the record, alleged, right? He may be training with Wally Moses, but I know he begged Bo Mac. He was begging Bo Mac. Yeah. See, y'all don't be fucking with the players, man. I know he was begging Bo Mac. Somebody debunked that. Say, yo, Sauce is over there cooking tonight, man. He's over there giving out the intel. Mm-hmm. After he made that stunt, right? Look at all these rumors. Right? That's why I put the little child, man. I said, did anybody get a statement from Big Mac? I call him Big Mac, man. Not like the Big Mac. I call him Big Mac. Because Bo Mac is a Mac Daddy player, man. If y'all watched my live earlier when I was talking about the Mac truck, I drive a Mac truck. I'm a Big Mac. Bo Mac is a Big Mac, man. Mac Daddy. But yeah, he called Bo Mac. He called Bo Mac. Begging. Yo, man, come on, man. Work with me. Mm-hmm. But he said he got a new team, y'all. So CW said it's Wally Moses. Shout out to Wally Moses. That's Shakur's grandfather. Great trainer. Great teacher trainer. But my whole thing is he was supposed to fight January 31st. But you know who got that slot? Shout out to my man, Brooklyn, Brownsville, Brownsville. And he's fighting for the world title. He's fighting for the world title. You know who I'm talking about. Shoot, Carrington will be the co-main event. January 31st in Madison Square Garden. And he will have Brownsville. Shusha sells a lot of tickets. Brownsville. Yeah, remember, these guys on here talking about the ticket sales. Shusha gonna have a lot of ticket sales in there. Brownsville will be in the building. Never ran, never will. Brownsville. How's the content sounding tonight, y'all? Brownsville. We talking boxing, y'all. We talking boxing. But yeah, Shusha Carrington will be the co-main event. He will be the co-main event, man. What's his name? Lost his spot, man. Don't lose your spot. See, did y'all see my content today? I said that in my content. I said, yo, man, don't lose your spot. You don't get it back. You don't get it back. Right? You don't get it back. Don't lose your spot. Remember? I said that. I said, yo, don't lose your spot, man. See, I could have did these lives earlier, man. But you know what? I like to just sit around, man, and just do content, man. And then I watch a lot of content. I'll be like, yo, man, these dudes are supposed to be on. These dudes do all the views. They the players, man. They ain't giving out no information. Shadow Company, what's going on, good brother? Yo, CW, man. Yo, how is it, CW? Hold on, let me put something in my what's name. How is it that a truck driver, man? That's what they said. I'm a truck driver that will blow your motherfucking head off, though. I'm a shooter, nigga. Right? But how is that a truck driver is able, that does no views, but he's able to come on this internet and break down mad shit? You see what I was doing all day? I wasn't gossiping, right? I wasn't gossiping. I was working, man. Putting together my big truck to get ready for tomorrow night to plow some snow. But how am I coming on here? How am I coming on here telling y'all the plays, right? But I don't do no views, man. But I'm telling y'all the plays right now, man. The content, man. Right? I'm telling y'all the plays, man. Now you niggas that sit online and super chat, all of these niggas that don't give you no information. They don't give you no information. And then y'all be wanting me to sit online and give y'all the information. And then y'all want to act like nobody watches me. But then you see these guys try to regurgitate my stuff, man. Right? Right? They regurgitate my stuff, man. CW said, you ain't lying. Source, these dudes. They regurgitate my stuff. Right? They regurgitate it, man, but they don't watch me. So Keyshawn Davis is not fighting Jabil Albright. Because remember, that was who he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight the guy that he headbutted. Right? He headbutted. But that fight fell through. And then it was supposed to be Jermaine Ortiz. But he wanted too much money. Right? He wanted too much money. Right? Too much money to fight as the co-main event for Jermaine Ortiz. And I'm going to be as discreet and nice about this as I can, right? The price that he asked for the money, right? The price that he asked, from what I heard and what I was told, yo, you need to chill out, player. They still not feeling you, homie. You fucked up a lot of money, homie. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Fuck happened to you, right? But we're going to get to some literature and some audio on this, right? Damn, homie. CW said, yes, sir, facts. CW, they in the bushes right now. They want to steal my content, man. These niggas want to steal my content, man. They want to steal my content, CW. They in the bushes right now, man. All these niggas was, you know, him and Richard Hitchison ain't fighting. You gotta listen to the players. The players that tell you, man, they ain't fighting. They want too much money, right? They both asking for prices and tickets that they ain't never seen, right? These niggas is crazy out here, man. But like, I'm not gonna knock the young brothers for setting their mark or shooting for their mark. What I'm gonna say is, it's like, yo, they want to talk about the guys that's getting that type of money, but you gotta fight, right? T.O. and Shakur, they fighting, right? Those are hitters. Terrence and Canelo, they fighting. Those is hitters, man. In order to get the big money, that's when you gotta fight big money fights, man. These niggas don't fight no big money fights, right? Can we agree on that before I go on? Right? Yo, and this is no knock, but I'm like, I gotta talk my managerial shit now, man. I gotta get on my managerial bed, man. Africa, man. And I fucks with you, Africa. I could throw up some old vintage Africa footage. Or like when I dropped my documentary, shout out to my guy NYT. I got vintage Africa, right? Richard Hitchens, right? But Africa wants 2 M's. This guy wants 2.5 and all that, right? Now I'm gonna sound like Eddie Hearns and all these guys, right? Remember when Eddie Hearns said that about Brian Norman Jr.? See, Brian Norman Jr. cashed out for $3 million with the Turks and got exposed, got his head hit and lost his belt. But he got 3 M's. He put his price tag out there, right? The only thing with that is, see, when you do that, go to PBC. Man, the PBC don't got it like that no more either. CW, we talked about that early. We ain't gonna go back that way. They gotta rewind that tape, CW. I killed that early. We killed that early. I exposed that earlier. This is, just exposing the market right now, man. So he wanted 2 million and 2.5, but it's like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get into all their pockets, right? But when you go into the table with these people, it's like business, man. Like, look, let's do it like this. Do you know what they understand, CW? The views, man. Because the YouTubers and the YouTube community always talk about views and followers and subs, right? So I'm gonna break it down on Shanewz, blah blah terms, man. Yo, nobody watches you. How you gonna get $2 million? How you gonna get $2.5 million, man? You never made $1 million. Nobody watches you. Where's your receipts? Yeah, you got a world title, but where's your receipts? What buildings you packing out? See, Keyshawn Davis had it. That's why see, Africa's smart. He's a smart Haitian, Sapase, right? He knows, yo, you want to go down there and fight him because the money's down there. Are y'all following this? The money's down there. CW, are you still in here? The money's down there. Yeah, I'm talking about Norfolk, Virginia. The money's down there. They was rolling Keyshawn out down there. He was bringing his people in. They were spending the money. The money. See, the money is where it's at. You got to follow the money. I don't follow. You know why I don't follow these YouTube niggas like that? I listen to them and laugh, right? Because they overlooked me. But I'm around the money. They like, nigga, you ain't around no money. Nigga, I be in 6-figure motherfucking machines every day in front of you niggas. Every day flexing on you niggas in 6 figures, man. 6 figures, man. Every day. Every day I be having 6 figures and 7-figure conversations with them type of people, man. But you niggas be worried about my views. You niggas be worried about my views, man. Because I'm on my way to being a 7-figure nigga, man. I don't even want to deal with 7-figure niggas. That's why I be laughing when I be hearing these chitlin' circuit ass niggas speak down on me and talk about my business and the things I got going on. How dare you when you are, and I say this respectfully, a Section 8 welfare recipient motherfucker looking to get by and get over. Nigga, I'm looking to get wealthy. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Stay in your fucking lane, you cockroach. You fucking cockroach scammer. Stay in your motherfucking lane, man. How dare you? But yeah, he wanted too much money. They wanted too much money. Like where are you pulling that type of money in at, man? Where are you pulling that type of money in at, man? Shakur and T are gonna get it. You know why? Because they know Shakur Stevenson. And I think I was breaking this down the other day. He gonna bring the Prudential Center right across the river. They gonna come. That's an easy commute. Yeah, a lot of people thought I was from Newark. I'm from Long Island, New York. But I was in all the Shakur Stevenson hometown fights because that's an easy commute. Remember me and Bam rode? I remember that time. Shout out to WCS, man. I had WCS in the hood out there. We went to the look. Shout out to WCS. WCS is Jamaican now, man. He has a Jamaican woman. Shout out to him and his new woman. They went over there to Jamaica. I bought WCS to the hood. We was in the hood around the Shatas. Yes. Wagwan. The Bodman. We was in the hood, right? In Newark. And CW, these niggas said I was pussy. Nigga, I would end your fucking life, nigga. I would end you, one of you cartoon ass niggas, man. If you ever thought that about me, man. And I would have to sit up. Because you niggas would turn into a victim. Oh, that nigga was pussy. That nigga left that nigga's brains on the curb, man. Left his brains on the curb. But I was pussy. Right? Dare you, man. How dare you? Well, shout out to WCS, man. WCS was in Jamaica, man. And shout out to Jamaica. They still recovery and all that. They're going to be back. But yeah, we was in Newark. Newark is like an hour away, hour and a half drive. I was going back and forth. Train is even quicker. Shakur Stevenson is going to bring the one thing about Newark, they coming. Newark is right there. I can't forget New Jersey. I can't forget New Jersey. Yeah, they'll be right there at the Garden. So the Garden's going to be thick. You know, the tickets ain't $900 like these old content crabs was talking about. They start out at $128. So Newark will definitely be in the building. Right? They'll definitely be in the building because Newark, if you know, it's right there, New Jersey Drive, hand in hand. You just go right through the tunnel. Right through the tunnel, man. Check out my content. I dropped that content. Me and Coach Reem. When Shakur fought damn, who did he fight, man? It might have been the fight where they said the niggas was they be trying to front. You know why they was always trying to front? Because whenever Shakur fought at the Prudential Center, he had the Prudential Center filled to capacity. But it was one of them summertime fights, and me and Reem went out there, and we rode through the city. Look, you literally can ride through the city. You go through the tunnel. You take the tunnel. The tunnel goes underneath the river, and you come out in Jersey City. I put the content out for y'all, man, because y'all always be stunting on the game. I stunt on the game. It was the one where I went in with Abdullah Mason. I got look, my documentary is crazy. And I told y'all Abdullah was a star. I walked in with Abdullah and Ak and Barak. It was the Shakur Stevenson fight in Newark. And I went out there and I covered it. I drove out. It was a Friday. It was a Friday. I went and did the Friday event. I called out of work. Me and Coach Reem went out. Because Coach Reem is in the field, man. And see, I think Nasiah might have went too. Or maybe not. I know Reem was definitely there, but Nasiah might have not went to this one. But Coach Reem, we went to Jersey. It was in Newark. I took the scenic route. Normally I take the George Washington Bridge, but I was like, we're gonna go through the city. We went through the city. I took the Holland Tunnel. Y'all know the tunnel? See, look. See, when you really move around, the geographic. We took the Holland Tunnel and we came out right there in Jersey City. We was in Jersey City. And then Newark is right there. And we was kicking it. Shout out to Mimi Stevenson. That's Shakur's mama. and I met Shakur's daughter, right? Little, very, very young, witty, smart little girl. But she went on to say, he don't want not eat out, right? She a little smart little girl. She's like her grandmother. She got a lot of her grandmother in her. That's Shakur's mother. She said, he don't want not eat out, right? Remember that? Yo, CW, that's your man. Remember that? Where she said, hey, y'all. She said, hey, y'all. Right? They had the camera on her. She was very witty, smart little girl, man. Right? The dude asked Shakur a question. He said, about to pay it. She said, he almost not eat out. Right? She said, he almost not eat out. Right? Stole the moment right there. She's a young star. That was my first time meeting her. Look, I was on the floor, man. Y'all remember my content? Come on, man. Do I gotta pull that receipt up, man? I was right there on the floor, man. I was sitting next to Brad Goodman and them, man. I was just right there in the mix. My kids was up top. And because it was open to the public. See, one thing I like about Newark and Shakur, they take care of the people. They had it open to the public. So the boys and girls was in there, the community. My kids was in there. But I was on the floor mingling with the players. Because I'm a player, man. I'm a player. So I was on the floor, man. Right? And doing my photography thing. I was doing photography work, man. These I didn't go live. A lot of these niggas go live all the time at events, right? They go live, right? He said when he fought Frank Martin, God, it was a top ranked black card. Who fought Frank Martin? CW. He almost not he out. I gotta find that, man. Let me see if I can get that audio, man. That was the funniest shit, man. That little girl is so smart. That she is so smart, man. She's very witty, man. Young witty girl, man. Future star, man. She said, he don't want not he out. Y'all remember that, Lila? Yo, she killed it. He said, girl, what you, yo, Shakur turning to Michael Jackson. He said, go on, girl. Yo, remember Mike said, go on, girl. He said, I think it was when Mason, Keyshawn, Foster, and Stevenson was the main event. I remember you going. Yes, it was the Newark card. It was the last card that he fought in Newark before he left. When they tried to play him and say, "Yo, man, people were falling asleep." It was that card. I just can't remember the date. I do so many fights, man. He almost not he out. Here, go right here. Look, I got it.
How study he was. He wanted to win that fight really bad. So
he almost knocked you out.
No, yeah, man. He almost not he out. Right? That little girl's a star, man. Look, yo, she's smarter than most of the chitlin circuit. Yo, did you see how she identified? I'm gonna bring it back. Yo, she identified. Look, she's already media savvy. She's media savvy. She identified with the question. The reporter asked her father about the fight, right? Her father mixed the answer in the question. She calculated and broke the question down and gave her insight. He almost now he out. Look, little girl is smart, man. Smart, brilliant.
how study he was. He wanted to win that fight really bad. So
he almost knocked you out.
No, he didn't.
He almost knocked he out. Yes. He almost knocked you out. That was the last fight, man. We was there too, man. And my man Joe Dini rushed the stage, man. Yeah, did you see Joe Dini with Shakur, man? Shout out to Wally and them, man. Never, yo, CW, that's the shit that you like. You said when I wore my Chucks out there, I was in my Chucks, man. I had on my battle cats, man, because I was ready to get busy, man. I was ready to get busy, man. I was in blah blah mode, man. I felt like breaking the jaw that day, man. You heard? I felt like breaking the jaw, man. I was gonna watch somebody's shit, nigga. Fuck you say, nigga? Fuck you talking about, nigga? Quick, man. Quick. Wasn't even seeing it coming, man. He would have just woke up like, what happened? What happened? Right? That's what happened, man. Shout out to Antonio Tarver, man. The Magic Man. I seen the Magic Man that day, man. Know what I mean? I was in the room, man. Yo, Joe was right there on the stage, man. When Shakur came out, man, and hit the scales, I looked at him. I was like, "Yo, fam, you good? What's up with the hand?" When he gave me the head nod like that, yo, man, yo, look. I'm gonna do like these content creating niggas, right? Yo, CW, check my energy out. Yeah, these niggas said when they was at the Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, they locked eyes, right? Yeah, they said they locked eyes, right? Yeah, they locked eyes, right? Yo, I locked eyes with Shakur at the event. Do I gotta post my pictures? I got the pictures, right? I got it on tape, right? I got it on tape. Yeah, I locked eyes with Shakur and I showed him my hands, man. I was like, yo, you know, I did the warrior code, like, yo, man, how your hands, fam? I was like, yo, how your hands? CW, I think I told you this, man. I said, yo, he gonna beat the shit out that nigga tomorrow, man. I was like, yo, he gonna beat him up, man. He told me. I said, yo, listen, I'm a warrior, man. When I seen the sign, he gave me the sign, man. I knew right then. I said, yo, he gonna beat the shit out of Buddy tomorrow, man. That nigga's hands is feeling good, man. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Just like I told you, Edgar Berlanga was gonna get fucked up. I don't even know Hamza Zerah, but I know a warrior, man. I seen it. I seen how he looked at him. That's why I like to go to the weigh-ins, man. Because the weigh-ins, I get the real sense. I look at the fighters. If I get close enough to them, I can feel their aura. I felt it. I was like, yo, Edgar had nervous energy in there. He came in there late. All of that goofy shit that he did prior to that with the gun. Plah, 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 plah. Yo, he ain't have none of that. Yo, he ain't have none of that. Yo, Hamza Sarad, that nigga was in there on, yo, I'm about to fuck you up, man. You was playing, homie. Hamza Sarad was in there like, yo, tomorrow, yo, it's up, nigga. I'm fucking you up. You was playing. You was playing. You was playing this whole promotion. I'm not playing with you tomorrow, man. Him and his peoples was in there. Yo, him and his peoples was in there. I felt their energy. I remember we was in the gym that night. I told my young boy Cassius sparred with Edgar Berlanga. Cassius and Trey. They sparred. They got work with Edgar Berlanga. Cassius was like, yo, Edgar. I was like, yo, Edgar about to get fucked up tomorrow, fam. I was like, yo, that dude gonna beat the shit out of Edgar, man. He wasn't playing. Edgar was playing, man. That nigga, yeah, he was like Shakur. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, Teofimo better be on his job. He better be on his job. I know it's early in the promotions, but Shakur got that Hamza Zerah energy. That nigga said, yo, you in my way, man. Yo, I listen to the lingo, fam. I listen to the lingo, man. Shakur's already on it, man. Nigga told him, yo, you in the way, man. Yo, you in the way, homie. Word. Yo, you in the way, man. Yo, you in my way, man. Yo, that's that. Yo, if you know, you know. See, a lot of people sit online, they talk this boxing, but they don't know this boxing, man. They don't listen, man. Yo, I listen, man. Yo, I listen, man. Yo, from a warrior to a warrior, that nigga said, yo, you in my way, man. Word. Yo, you know who else was on that type of time? And I got that literature too. Yo, a lot of people don't like him, but he's a hard warrior, man. Yo, that nigga Gary Russell Jr. Y'all remember when Gary Russell Jr. said, yo, man, yo, there's lanes in the highway for a reason, right? Yo, listen, that's warrior talk, man. Like, yo, get out of my way, man. Yo, there's lanes for a reason. If you see me in this lane, yo, switch over, man. Get out my way, man. Get out my way. Yo, CW, remember when I told you that shit? I said, yo, man, listen, if I tell niggas straight up and down, yo, I'm coming up there and I'm airing shit out, man. Get out the way, man. If you in the way, you getting hit, nigga. Straight like that, man. I'm Marlo. Yo, when I'm coming through, if you out there, you a target too. Straight like that, man. You don't have nothing to do with it, so don't be out there. But if you out there, you a target, nigga. You a target. CW said facts, man. Yo, we just kicking it tonight. We just kicking it, talking this boxing, man. He almost now he out. That's my girl right there. Look, she is so witty.
how study he was. He wanted to win that fight really bad. So
He almost knocked you out.
no,
Yes, he almost now he out. Man, shout out to little mama. You know, they all gonna be out there January 31st, right? Hopefully we don't get no snow. I'll be there. You know, $900 seats, right? Tickets is $900, man. So, you know, I'm gonna go make me $900 tomorrow, man, with this snow, man. But yo, hit the Cash App, man. Anybody? $1, Zelle $1. You know, so if I get 900 people in here and everybody give $1, I can get a ticket. That's $900, right? $1. All it takes is $1, man. But let's get back to what I was saying, man. I got a little sidetrack, but it's a good conversation, right? Keyshawn Davis is not fighting January 31st as the co-main event. Shushu Carrington is. But if the people that was out there was alert, like homegirl, shout out to little mama, he almost now he out. Y'all would have been on it. Y'all would have been like, damn, fam, you got a new team, but who's coaching? You about to fight January 31st. How's that working out? He almost now he out. But nah, they was just so groupied out and fanned out. They just look, even the content makers. Everybody wanted to say, yo, he got a new team. The headline should have read yesterday, yo, he got a new team fighting January 31st. Who's his coach? Who's his coach, man? But nah, they didn't do that, man. You know why they didn't do that? Because like I said, these guys it's the chitlin circuit, man. It's the chitlin circuit. But look, if you don't believe me, right? It's content, man. Content. I'm just gonna play audio tonight, man. I'm not gonna play the videos because you know we getting hot over here, man. I think a lot of times when I play videos, it gives them a chance to. Nobody watches me, but when I play certain videos, they fuck with my shit. They be like, "Yo, man, did you ask that person to use the video and all that?" Right? But nobody watches me. But listen to this, man. This is the insider. This is the insider. Listen to the insider.
Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest. Hey, look at this. Look.
Tim Desert Storm Bradley. So look, you already know he's credible. He's credible, right? And when I say credible, right? Tim Desert Storm Bradley is credible all across the board. Whether that was as a fighter, right? Fought big fights, made big money, right? Made big money. Fought Manny Pacquiao on pay-per-view a couple times. Made his money right there. Also came up the ranks. Hall of Famer, like he says. Commentator. So I believe he can make phone calls and get insider information, right? Before I move on, y'all catching that? I'm breaking that down for y'all. We talking boxing tonight, man. I'm breaking that down. I'm about to play his video. And I just want to y'all to catch it because this is his video. Now, you guys that sit on here, you guys that watch niggas that sit online and debate boxing and do all these other things, and you guys will argue with that these guys are credible. And all they do is come online and gossip and debate. But just say that they're credible. But this guy right here, not only did he fight big fights, he's in the loop, right? Y'all caught that and understand that?
You see them dudes the other day? Yeah. Who was it? Richardson Hitchens, and Keyshawn Davis? Y'all not gonna believe this. Straight perpetrators. That's all it was. Oh, it got everybody hyped up. That's what everybody talking about.
They didn't have me hyped up.
Right there. They gonna fight each other in 2026. No, they not. They not fighting each other in 2026.
Yeah, what did I say, CW? Did I tell y'all that, man? But hey, what do I know, man? Didn't I tell y'all that, man? I say, yo, man, these niggas, they use the hell out of the paparazzi, the YouTube paparazzi. Them niggas just ate all that shit up. You know what that shit reminds me of? Remember when you was in school? You know, I'm 46. I'll be 47 in April. You know, when you was in school and niggas used to have beef and everybody crowd around in the cafeteria or whatever, in the schoolyard or whatever, motherfuckers crowd around. That's what that was like. I was watching the content. I was seeing all the content creators. I was like, yo, these niggas is like, damn, grown men though. Like this is, they know how to pick them now, man. They used to get mad, right? I'm gonna tell you, they would get mad because when I used to be in the field, I used to fall back from them shits, man. I don't know, man. It's just that and look, then you know when I really started falling back from when I was seeing like they knew that I was evolving. And they knew that I didn't really get into that circusy gimmicky shit anymore like that, man. Cause I'm like, yo, this shit is WWE, man. Right? Wait, listen to what Desert Storm Bradley had to say, y'all.
Not with the information I got. Nope. Both these dudes and price themselves out. They want a whole lot of money to face each other, man. Damn. Yeah, you know, look, man. Beggars can't be choosers. Hitchens, he needs a dance partner. Of course he needs a dance partner. Keyshawn Davis, after what he did in his hometown, he needs a dance partner. He just need to get back in action. But damn, you got Keyshawn Davis, you got him wanting no less than $2 million to face Hitchens. And then you got Hitchens wanting no less than $2.5 million because both these guys are afraid to lose. That's the problem with the sport today, man. With all the money that Turkey and all these, you know, people putting into this sport, man. Yeah. Saudi Arabia putting in this sport. What the hell you worried about a damn loss, right? He told you guys, hey, I just want to see who the best is. What the hell? Why not get in the ring and fight each other?
Damn. See, the chilling grease niggas is on here talking that chilling grease shit. Now they might talk about this now, or they might try to act like, yeah, man, you know, you niggas go over there and gossip, you bitch, you bitch. Go to the beauty salon, you bitch. Go get your hair done and gossip, bitch. Right? So they pricing themselves out, man, because everybody think they're gonna get the turkey. Turkey's gonna put on for their fight. That's what it's looking like, right? Everybody thinks Turkey is going to do for them like he did for Crawford and Shakur and some of these other guys and Devin, right? But he's not, man. You guys got to start fighting. Put on, man. Boxing, look, 42 minutes of boxing, man. Hopefully y'all got my likes up, man. Get my likes up. Run my likes up, man. I know y'all didn't come through the Cash App. Hit my likes, though, man.
Why not get in the ring and fight each other, man? Yeah, but everybody wanted all this ton of money and stuff like that, man. So both these guys in there perpetrating, acting like they something, they really not. They really not. They not about that action, man. Damn. Look, man, if I was in this generation, I swear to God, bro, I fought for the world championship. Man, I got $26,000 for the world championship. Imagine if I was in this generation right now. Imagine that. Yeah. I fought a unification bout, for less than $200,000. What? Come on now. This generation's spoiled. They ain't trying to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? I fought against Kendall Holt, one of the baddest mans.
Yeah, shout out to Kendall Holt, Jersey.
Shoot. And these dudes complaining. They want $2.5, $2 million. The fight's not happening, people. Fight's not happening. So the other option for both these guys, guess what? It was Jermaine Ortiz. Yes, that was the other option. Jermaine Ortiz for both of these guys. You want to know something? What Keyshawn Davis wants for that fight? Oh, he wants over $700,000 for that fight.
$750.
Yeah, for Jermaine Ortiz.
$750. Didn't I say that? He said over $700,000. $750. That's why he's not the co-main event. And let me say this, man. I gotta give myself my flowers, man. I told y'all, I said, yo, man, they gotta pay T.O. and Shakur. They gotta pay T.O. and Shakur, man. They gotta pay T.O. and Shakur. All right, so if they gotta pay T.O. and Shakur M's, what you think? The money gotta start dwindling down. Yeah, that's a cool card to be on, but how much are you gonna actually make fighting on that card? Right? So he wanted $750, over $700,000. Alleged. I'm gonna say alleged, man. I gotta say alleged, right? Because this is an alleged channel. I don't know shit.
For that fight. Yeah, for Jermaine Ortiz, another guy that can't be a freaking chooser. No, these guys ain't been fighting. They got to get active. They got to get some money. But $700,000, that's what he wanted. And guess who took the fight for less? Guess who took the fight? Yeah, Richardson Hitchens. He took the fight for less. So he's going to be fighting Jermaine Ortiz, yes, on the Shakur card. Now, you remember when, Keyshawn Davis was saying that, hey, I'm fighting on Shakur card. I'm fighting on Shakur card. The businessman is back. The businessman is back. He not. Businessman ain't back. Yeah, he dropped the ball. So he dropped the ball a few months ago when he was going to fight in his hometown, right?
Listen to it. Listen to the literature. CW said, I thought Keyshawn was an ambassador. Yeah, he was. But he was headbutting motherfuckers, man. Who wants to do business with people like that, man? Brand. You heard what you just said? He was a brand ambassador. How do you make the brand look when you do stuff like that? Now I'm on my motion management talk, right? When you do things like that as a brand ambassador, right? Morality. They have morality clauses, right? What do you think that does for your morality clause? For morality. Do you look clean cut? Do you look like a brand ambassador when you damn near start a riot? Right? You start ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. And you ain't the Wu-Tang. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. He said Tim was right. He said, I don't know what that means, though. Oh, morality. Your morality. So if you represent a brand, right? Say you represent Shanewz Boxing, right? You represent Shanewz Boxing. And somebody says, yo, man, they sent me a video. They be like, yo, man, ain't this CW thumbnails? Ain't this Mambo sauce? Yo, man, he just spit on that old lady. Right? You had In-N-Out Burger. You in Vegas. Yo, man. Yo, that nigga got a burger at In-N-Out Burger and spit on that lady. Right? You represent my brand, man. Now my brand look crazy, right? So what I'm gonna do, CW? Morality, I gotta be like, yo, man. I know we was doing business. We was in business together, man. But yo, man, you don't look. Your image ain't looking good, man. I gotta cut you off, man. I gotta cut you off. You got my company looking crazy. Remember, I was always saying that about these guys. I was like, yo, who the brand killers? I was killing these niggas, right? Remember, CW, you fuck with my channel, man. I kill niggas, man. They know what's up with me. I be like, who them brand killers, man? Them niggas is brand killers, man. I remember I had the set trip, man, on a nigga. I said, yo, man, stop. I was like, yo, man, listen, man, do not package me with some of these niggas, man. We are not the same, man. I don't know what you thinking, man. Do not mention my brand and my business with any of these niggas, man. Especially if these niggas don't got nothing going on in life. Listen, man, we are not the same, man. I am a pillar in the community, right? I work at the Suffolk PAL gym, right? I mentor the kids. We got sponsorships by Nike. Like, we listen, man. These niggas don't have nothing going on. That's why they be trying to trick me out my spot. But I tell them, man, come out the bushes and you can trick me out my spot. I will blow your face off, nigga. I got it on me, man. I will blow your face off. Man. I'll Charleston White you, nigga. I'll blow, and that's not a threat. That's not a threat, man. Word, I am licensed to carry. And most of you niggas that talk about me or act like I'm not this and that, you are respectfully dirty niggas. You know what a dirty nigga is? A nigga that is dirty. They don't do nothing clean. right? Not only do I work at the 7PL gym, mentoring the kids in the community, I am a father, a husband, right? I have successful businesses. You are a dirty, gossiping nigga. I will end your fucking life. Right? Like I always tell my man Joe Dini, yeah, he was looking for trouble, and I happen to have it on my hip. The nigga tried to rob me, man. That's why I like wearing my jewelry. What's the boss? And nigga Jeezy said, wear a lot of jewelry. Y'all don't do security. Yeah, I wear a lot of jewelry. Y'all don't do security. Yeah, I wear a lot of jewelry. Man, that nigga tried to rob me, man. Now, what's wrong with that nigga, man? Well, he got what he was looking for. He tried to rob me, man. I'm ready to go viral, man. Y'all always want to talk about my views, man. So come out the bushes and make that move. I'll go viral, man. Content, man. How we looking, man? He said Tim was right about this generation. They are spoiled. Yeah, they're spoiled. They don't want to fight nobody. That's what it is, CW. They back in the day, motherfuckers had to fight, man. Shout out to my cousin Buddy McGirt, man. Remember when I interviewed Cuz? I had Cuz on and we was talking. He was giving y'all the game. And he was like, yo, man, yo, the promoter, the manager will call you like, yo, I got this fight for you. You want this fight? And you like, hold on, let me think about it. Yeah, he done called 3 other guys already, man. You lost that fight, man. Ain't no I'll think about it, man. You either taking the fight or not, man. These niggas be like, yo, man, let me call you back. All right, by the time you call back, he done gave that fight to somebody else, man. He done gave that fight to somebody else. That's why, if you know my slogan, what I always say, yo, serious inquiries only, man. Serious inquiries, man. Serious inquiries only, man. He said, take my hat off. Take my hat off. Yeah, man, we cooking, man. Oh, let me let him finish a little bit more.
Town, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we just found out that the businessman is no longer with Bomac now.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? He basically blaming it on Bomac them, saying that they wasn't there for him, right? What? Bro, what do you mean?
Now that's all coming out, man. Yo, my whole thing is this, man. And I exposed this yesterday, man. Right? Didn't I say, yo, man, these niggas that be supposed to be all, in with them, why they ain't know none of this, man? Why these niggas didn't know none of this, man? These niggas be online gossiping. Why they didn't know none of this, man? They didn't know none of this, man. Why they didn't know none of this, man? Yo, look, I'm giving y'all a good hour of boxing, man. I'm about to wrap this up. My man just came on. Look, I rock with Sub-Zero, man. I gotta watch my shows, man. I watch Sub-Zero, man. Look, I'm gonna throw Sub on right now. Sub just came on, man. Sub is my guy, man. I watch Sub. I gotta put you on, CW. You gotta watch my man Sub-Zero, man. Sub be having me crying. Sub did that Busta Rhymes shit the other day. Oh my God. Yo, CW, I was in here crying. That's where I get the
all we had to do was talk about it.
Yeah, that's where I get the what's the name. When I be like, yo, that nigga's the cartoon. Yeah, that's Sub, man. Sub be saying that shit, man. Sub be like, yo, man, that nigga's the cartoon, man. Yo, look, Sub is on right now. Hold on. This is Sub right here. Look. Y'all hear it? I'm gonna turn it down. All right, hold on, let me mute it. Sub is on right now. Look, I'm in the office. I got a lot going on. Sub be having me crying, man. Yo, Sub said Buster would have got knocked out, man. He probably would have, man. Yeah, but when he did the shit, what he said that nigga would have got on stage and said, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious, y'all. Man, let me hit sub right now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
There he goes. Here he is.
I'll be the infamous DJ Deep
Oh,
Freeze.
yeah, Deep
We
Freeze.
are now live in the flesh. You're now
Sub-Zero, man. Yeah, I'm about to shut down, y'all. But yo, CW and whoever else was in here, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Maybe I'll come back on at the Sub-Zero because I'm gonna be up, man. I'm in plow mode right now, man. Tomorrow night I'll be at work at this time, man. Tomorrow night I'll be at work. We got 11 p.m. start on Saturday night going into Sunday. So you already know this is that we in white gold season. So like my sleeping regimen switches up, man. A lot. That's why you don't see me really. You're not seeing me do these orders like that. Well, but I'm giving y'all the content, man. How was the content tonight, man? Real quick. Constructive criticism in the chat, man. Constructive criticism. Give me some constructive criticism. I gotta get rid of some of these bottles, man. My kids, right? They come in here, they leave all of their garbage. Yeah, you see all your stuff? You ain't sleep. Yo, nigga. Faking jacks. Yeah, if y'all see my setup now, I got my perfect pull-up ball right here. I just hit 10. Look, I'm gonna hit another 10 for y'all. So I'll be getting my regimen on, y'all. But yeah, quick constructive criticism before I wrap it up. Put it in the comment section. You know, this was just a quick follow up. Hopefully tomorrow it's not very very cold in the morning, and I'll try to get down there and do a professional settings live stream, and you know, man. But I'm watching Sub-Zero right now, man. He said, "Peace out, Source." Thank you, CW. As always, thank you. Hold on, let me highlight my guys' work real quick. Let me put out a post real quick. I did that video. This is my man CW thumbnails. The first picture that I dropped was CW thumbnails. Did you see that video, CW? I used you in the Shakur Stevenson. The first video The first video was you. You know that, right? Let me put it. Let me do the post now. I don't think I did the post this morning, man. I did. There it is. I did. All right, so I could go over here. Look, this is CW thumbnails, man. Great artwork. See, it's cool when they do it, right? CW, CW, isn't it cool when they do it? But these niggas that act like we got them weird right now. CW, we got them in the bushes. They in the bushes, homie, because we doing everything that they said is cool to do, whether they acknowledge it or not. We're throwing it in their face. Well, this is everything that they said was cool to do, CW. And we're doing it now. The thumbnails, the graphics, right? It's a CW thumbnails right here. Look, here it is right here. Yup. I used it. Great artwork right here. Look at this. AI, animation. See the logo, right? Look. See the logo? That's my thumbnail tonight right here. Look. See the logo? Great artwork. There goes CW thumbnails. Look. Y'all thought that was me. No, that's CW thumbnails right here. He's a part of Shanewz Boxing. Do you see that? Y'all see that? That's CW thumbnails right there. Shout out to CW thumbnails. I used that. Right? Mine's I didn't use mine in this one. Right? I used this today too for one of my thumbnails. CW thumbnails. That's CW thumbnails. Y'all thought that was me. No, that's CW thumbnails. Gloved up. Drag on. Right? Let's get active. Right? Shout out to CW thumbnails. Great work. The logo right here. Great artwork, man. It's cool when they do it, right? I'm gonna drop an article tonight in my Facebook group. Definitely, join that group. It's open to the public. Feel free to post in that group. Share. Right. I had another one before they erased my page. I remember motherfuckers tried to sabotage me, man. I went to the fights when what's the name was a baby, and I had the pictures with Jay Prince and Bud Crawford and all that. Yeah, the motherfuckers got my Facebook page shut down. They was like, I know who it was. They can't even hide no more. I know who the person was, man. They was like nasty work out here. They used to they look. They were so obsessed with the growth. They was just really like one thing about social media, right? And when you sit on social media and you're stagnated, you think that by deterring people on social media actually stops their growth, when in fact it doesn't. What stops your growth is when you don't do nothing. Like right now, you see how I say, yo, I'm not doing deliveries because it's cold. That's stagnation. But the reason why I don't do deliveries in the wintertime is like this is because I get a lot of overtime with the season. So the ends justify the means. If y'all catching that source, right? How was the content though, y'all? How is the content? That is some good stuff, man. CW thumbnails, man. Motion. Right? Blow it up one more time for y'all so y'all can see it. Great artwork by CW. You see it right there? Great artwork. I used the other one too. Where is it? Let me see. I might have to go back. I think I gotta go back. Wait, how do I go back? Right here? Is this how I go back? Yes. Where's the other one? I'm gonna put out some literature tonight. He almost now he out. Yeah, see this right here. I set you guys up, man. Keyshawn Davis just told NYC Media he got a whole new team. Nobody asked him who they was. Classic Buddy McGirt. Where's the other CW thumbnail? Here it is right here. Jealous fans. CW thumbnails, fighter team. Here we go. Look. There goes my security, right? Young don't do security. Wear a lot of jewelry. Right? Yeah, yeah. Blotto do security. Wear a lot of jewelry. Yeah, Blotto do security. Wear a lot of jewelry. Oh man. You do have options, man. Where's my other CW thumbnail at, man? So here, look at Bud Crawford. That's fire. Bud's on the cover. There goes Coach Reaney. Build your brand. Jay-Z. Joe Camel, right? Joe Smith. Yeah, here go the CW thumbnails, right? Look at Marley. Marley got injured in the semifinals. He didn't fight today, man. That's young Marley and Joel Spence, man. Shout out to Marley Marl, man. Marley Marl almost made it 5 times. Look at Patrick Day, man. Rest in peace to the great Patrick Day, man. The Haitian sensation. Haiti. Maybe I'll do his feature tonight, man. There goes CW thumbnail. See, that's me. Great artwork, man. CW thumbnails, man. Look, this is this picture right here. Look. Great artwork, man. That's before the chip tooth right there, man. Before the chip, man. I don't want to give veneers, man. That's why I keep my teeth the way they are. Fuck it, man. Cause you know when you give veneers, they're all fake, man. They're all fake, man. They're all fake. But look, there it is right there, man. Rest in peace, Patrick, man. CW thumbnails right here. Hard. Great artwork. That's me and the squad, man. Look, man. The family. Look at Abdullah, man. Youngin. Youngest in charge. Youngest world champion right here, man. Man. Shout out to WCS for taking this picture. Yo, my documentary is gonna have these niggas really in the bushes, man. I was talking about that shit today. I was like, yo, man, when I look at my body of work, man, for the guys that tried to blackball me and blacklist me, a lot of them are out the game now, man. They're out the game, man. And I'm gonna talk about that. I'm like, damn. The youngins now are world champions and on the verge of it, man. But like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the source tonight, man. This was the boxing one, CW. So CW, don't say I don't do the boxing. Don't say I don't give out the boxing information. I gave out some boxing information tonight, man. You know? My other live was a little X-rated, man. Maybe I'll do some X-rated content tomorrow. I was talking about macking and pimping these hoes. Well, not pimping them. Just like, yo, bitch, if that's what you do, go bring that money back over here, right? Right? I was talking about this right here, man. Right? You ain't know blah blah was like that, man. Yo, they ain't know, man. Blah blah was like that, man. You know? Sometimes that's what you gotta tell them, man. You gotta be like, yo, look. Yo, CW, you know about the blue line? Yo, my cousin told me about this. I reposted this. Look.
They got this thing called a blue line, right? In LA.
In LA.
And you go from Long Beach, you got the Long Beach station, the Artesia station, then you got the Wilmington station, which is Compton, then you got the 103rd station, which is Watts, you know, and your shit keep going all the way from Long Beach to downtown somebody's neighborhood. So you going through every hood.
Yeah, we got it like that.
You get off the train. Listen. You know, it's sometimes niggas sitting outside. They just sitting outside the train station tripping. You know what I mean? Like just get nobody want.
Yeah. I was talking to my man Joe Didi, right? I was like, yo, we got that. It used to be like that for us, man. That's how you get known, though, man. You know, when you take public transportation and you know you be in different sections. That's how you get your name, man. You get your weight up, man. You get your weight up, man. But yeah, my cousin sent me that. He was like the blue line, cuz, right? And that was, yo, the blue line is different though. That shit goes from Long Beach all the way through to Compton. That's kind of treacherous, man. If you know California, LA politics, that gotta be a treacherous what's the name? Treacherous, man. If you know, you know, right?
This thing called a blue line, right? This dude is in my way.
He's man. Yo, Core, man, you gotta hit me off, Core. I need mine, man. I need my Core. You can say, yo, man, this dude is in my way, man. This nigga's in the way, man. Yeah, he's in the way. Yo, that's why I had to do the video for that today, man. I was like, yo, man, Core be having the sauce, man. Like, yo, man, this nigga's in the way, man. Yo, he's in the way, man. Yeah, that's paid in full, man. Yeah, what the Calvin say, man? Yo, that be real niggas mentality, man. When the niggas locked in, yo, what the Calvin tell him, right? Yo, Ace was trying to look out for him, man. Ace set him up. He had the block. He was getting money. That nigga Calvin needed the block, though, man. He said, boy was in the way, man. He said, yo, man, this guy, you got him out there. I don't fucking need him, man. He's in the way. Yo, Cole told that nigga he was in the way, man. Damn, I can't wait to January 31st, man.
Same way he probably feel about me, I feel the same way about him. He's in my way. I'm chasing greatness.
He's in my way, man. He's in my way.
What's happening, man? If you get that 50, expect your girlfriend to set you up. Don't trust your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your neighbors, nobody. If your girl that you really like, say this guy over here told me he could need $2,000 to me in the bathroom real quick.
I'd give her $2,000 to stay by me.
Ah, man, he gave her $2,000 to stay right there, not me. I'm like, go get that. That's what I do now. I'll be like, yo, go get that. But I'm a married man. I'm a married man. I'm a married father. But that's what I would have did, man. In my day, I'd have been like, yo, bitch. I'd say, yo, bitch, go get that. Right? When these niggas be thinking they getting one off on you, like, no, nigga, use a trick. Go get that, bitch. Go get that. I'm a Mac. That nigga said he'd give her the money to stay right there. Damn, bro. That's a good guy, though, man. That's a good guy, man. Ah, man. Yeah, what is going on, man, with YouTube boxing, man? What is going on? But CW, appreciate you as always, man. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I gotta get me some new colognes, man. Yo, listen, for you players, not the He-Man woman haters, man. Yo, good cologne goes a long way, man. Yo, when you smell good, right? I'm telling you, you look good, right? See, a lot of y'all don't look good, man. I'm not judging, right? Because y'all be judging me all the time. But I look good, man. I feel good, man. I always said that, man. Yo, CW, did I always say that to them, too? I'd be like, yo, they always be worried about my beard and everything. I'd be like, yo, fam, I don't have them problems, man. I go out, man. I'm a married man, but I pull them, man. If I was much younger and wasn't married, man, yo, listen, man, I'd be taking them down, man. I take them down, man. Listen, my whole life growing up, my cousins, everybody will tell you, man, I was always, they wanted me, I was the lady magnet, man. LL Cool Shy, I never had that problem, man. I never had that problem, man. I was always the center of attention. I could make people laugh. I was a people person. I never had that problem. So when these guys come on here, these old homosexual, right? Yeah, respectfully, man. Yeah, they be said to the wild, aggressive homosexuals at me. But I get it, man, because I'm a man's man. Y'all niggas is girls, right? But listen. I don't go that route, man. You not you niggas is girls. I get it, man. That's why a real man you get it, you get excited because I'm a real man. But you niggas is the girls. I don't mess with y'all like that, man. But they be sending these dudes over here to try to get me out of character, man. Like, yo, I don't do that, man. Yo, Gumbo, if you watch this and play this on the playback, I told Gumbo, right? I was like, me and Gumbo was talking the other day, man. I think Thursday or Wednesday, one of the days, me and Gumbo was talking. And I was talking about some of these guys on the internet, right? I ain't even gonna disclose it. And I was like, yo, word the mother, Gumbo. I was like, yo, that nigga's gay, right? I was like, and Gumbo laughed, right? I was like, yo, check it, right? I don't get into all of that type of politics, but I was like, yo, them niggas be sending the messages out, right? On the low. That be the bait. That's why they come over here, right? What up, Logan? Logan, I see you in the building. Hit the like button, right? Yeah, they be coming in the what's the name, right? And they be like, they do the that's how they try to, bait you in with the homosexual shits, right? Because there's a lot of dudes on here, no disrespect, they undercover. They get down like that. And I told Gumbo about one particular dude. I was like, yo, that nigga's gay, man. No knock on him. I said, he can't hide that shit, man. I was like, niggas be trying to hide it on the low, right? But I was like, yo, real niggas know that nigga's gay, man. I was like, but he's on here. And it's a lot of them. It's a big community of that shit on the internet, and you gotta watch what you say and be cautious. But they be sending them through. He said, "What does that mean? What does what mean? What does what mean, Logan? Put it in the comment section. What does what mean? That they're gay? That they're homosexuals? They like men. They're men that like men. That's what it means. They like men. And they come in your chat and they try to disrespect you or make you say something derogatory. I don't never say nothing derogatory. I don't never say nothing derogatory. I just tell them like, yo, what you're doing is offensive towards me because I'm not into that. But when you come over here and you hitting on me or think you're hitting on me, now if I come out of my face and say something disrespectful, you're gonna get my channel shut down, right? But it's cool for you to come over here and put all type of homosexual, erotic shit in my chat and all this. Like, no, that's offensive. But if I say something derogatory, it's wrong, right? No, not you, Logan. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about in general. Like when I do my live sometimes and I be at work or I be in my machine and a dude will come in here. It used to be this dude. What was his name? I forgot what his name was. But he used to be like, oh, I'm 6'8", I'm this, that, and the third. I'll take you down. Like, come on, man. Why are you over here? When have I ever done a live stream and made you think that is comfortable conversation over here? Like, there's people that's into that. Go over there with that. Like, I don't even post stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is the internet. You gotta watch the internet, right? The internet is sick, right? They used to try to send chicks at me. I swear, I mastered this shit. They used to send women, right? Try to DM me with women, different women to get in my inbox and all that, right? And I used to be like, I wouldn't even accept the friendships and all that, because I'd be like, yo, that's how they do. And I remember telling a fighter this. I was like, yo, you got to be strong, bro. I said, because they're going to try to break you. I said, if they're going to try to find out your vice. You know how they got me, but they didn't get me. Because now, look, I don't even drink no more. I used to like to drink, right? There's no secret. I like to drink, right? That was my thing. So that's how they used to try to get me. They would think, oh, yeah, we'll get him drunk and That shit backfired. Real talk. It backfired, right? It did. Cause like I said, I'm LL Cool J, man. They was like, oh nah, we can't send the bitches over there, man. He's turning them out, right? He's turning. Yeah, they was like, he's turning the women out, man. Nah, man, he's turning the women out. Word the mother, they was like, I was turning the women out, man. That's what they do. And I was telling the fan that I was like, they're gonna try to find your vice, or they think whatever is your poison or your weakness. So going back to what I was saying, right? We kicking this night. It's Friday night, right? Why would you send homosexuals over here? But I get it. You send them over here and they say something, so you want me to say something derogatory, so then I get a channel strike. I get a channel strike. But I don't fall for that, man. But you gotta go over there, like I was telling Gumbo, man. There's a lot of these dudes that's undercover, they with it, man. Go seek them out, man. They like that type of shit. Oh, he's talking about Keyshawn Davis right now. Look, Sub is my man. Hold on.
So the black people from say, man, fuck your belt.
Look.
I beat any fighter you got here, man. Now you keep your cartoon belt.
Cartoon belt.
Hallelujah, man.
Let's go.
Hallelujah.
Look at Sub.
These fucking people, man. We carrying a fucking belt. We got all these belts. We looking stupid. We paid $300,000.
Y'all hear this?
Right?
That's why I watch Sub, man. Sub be watching the content.
$1,000 is $1 million, right? We wearing $1 million in belts. A Zionist fucker gets paid. Huh? Thanks to Terrence Crawford, a godsend. He beat the big white hope. Canelo don't look like no Mexican. He looks like a white boy.
He do. Fact.
The white people are behind him. He's the great white hope.
Talk to him,
They've been
son.
trying to find a great white hope to beat Muhammad Ali, a great white hope to beat Mike Tyson. Always, all our lives, the fighters, they always had a great white hope. That's what the movie Rocky was about.
Yeah.
He won against Apollo Creed. He ain't fucking with black men and nothing athletic. Only thing they got over us is war. Because we got a soft spot. All we want to do is party and fuck. And show off. Have a good time. That's what life is supposed to be about.
That's it.
Wake up and get a good apple off the tree, pick some grapes. Women walking around with a feather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they
that's what I'll be watching. I gotta get in my show, man. I'm missing my show right now, man. See, Sub be kicking that real shit, man. I got it on. I'm in the office, man. So I got it on, but I had it muted. But I just see he pulled Keyshawn Davis up on the screen. That's why I just played it, man. But yeah, I'm about to get in my bag and just relax, y'all. Once again, man, salute to everybody that came through. Content tonight, man. You do have options, man. Man. Happy Friday, y'all. It's the winter time, man. Y'all, it's cold out. Yo, listen, if it wasn't so cold right now, I would go out and go get something, go to the store or something. That's what I do. But it is cold, man. I'll make my shit right here now, man. But I would take a ride right now, right? Cause look, Reen is next door. Reen, they having a sleepover. Messiah's knocked out. I'll jump in the ride right now, man. Rest in peace to Zeus. I used to bring Zeus with me. I don't bring Brownie's like that nigga straight retarded. I'll just let him rock. He's nice and sleek. But I used to take Zeus with me, man. Do a late night walk right now, a ride. But it is what it is, man. Once again, thank you, CW, Gumbo, the team. I'm going to put out some literature right now, man. I'm going to work on something right now. And stuff, man. But this is the sauce, the experience, the news. By Shanewz, media marketing management, man. Consultant agent, man. We just getting started, man. Trust the process, man. You do have options. And the funny thing to me is, right? I'm about to start using some more different drops. I got some new ones that's in the cut, man. with some other. But you know why I don't be putting them out? Because listen, before I end the live, I'm gonna tell you what these niggas be doing. Yo, these niggas that claim they don't watch, they watch. You put a bitch out, respectfully, I'm part of my language. You put a female model out, and she says your slogan or something. Yo, these, like I said, man, you niggas is straight weirdos, man. Run it up, man. Go spend your money. You get in inboxes and DM these bitches speaking about another nigga like that's gay. Do you, homie? Do you, man? All right? But hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed the sauce.
Yo, you know who it is. It's Chop Chop Corley, one and only. I'm a Hall of Fame legend right here. I'm here with the sauce, y'all. We gonna chop it up real soon. Back in the kitchen with Chop Chop Kitchen.
Yeah, you know the vibe.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Heloa. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.